Well, thanks for joining today. You're looking good. Glad you're here making yourself better. So let me ask you, do you ever think maybe, just maybe, you've been programmed to always be doing something? Oh, you're always on the go. You always have to be around other people, getting something done, or else something's wrong. You get a guilty feeling for just sitting quietly around, just in a comfortable space. Do you feel guilty when you do that? It's time to change your programming. I'm glad you're here to grow with me. That's our topic today. Time alone isn't lonely. It's freedom. My name's Sage. I'm a growth coach, and we're going to talk about being alone today and why it's so powerful. I get 3 different reasons for why I believe it's powerful. First off, it clears out all the noise, right? All the clutter, and all the noise of other people, all their drama. And it makes it, when there's all that clutter and noise, it makes it harder for us to hear our own heart and to hear our own intuition. That puts us in a bad spot. That's where we want to guide ourselves from. And if everything's always like this, so noisy, so much going on all the time, then how do we ever get quiet and hear that? That's what alone time's for. Number 2, it resets your nervous system. You know, when a phone gets stuck and it's kind of glitching out, and you just have to power down and then turn it on and power it back up? Come here. Your nervous system does the same thing. You have to have some quiet time and some downtime, some alone time to reset that nervous system so you don't feel like this all the time, right? It also calms down all the negative side effects of stress. And when we get calm and quiet and centered, it's far less likely for us to get triggered by what somebody else says or does. I know you know that. I know that you know that when you're running fast, doing all these things, trying to please everybody else, one person says one thing and you're just like, whoa, right? You know what I'm talking about. When you've calmed yourself down and maybe you've done a really good workout or a walk that morning and you've had the sun beating down on your face and you're just feeling healthy and rested, somebody can say something and you can just clearly in your mind, there's this little voice back here. It says, it's not about you. It's not about you, Sage. That's their issue. That's why they're saying that. It's because it's their issue. No need to take that personal, right? Third reason we want to have some alone time is it provides us time to work on ourselves, to choose to heal, to choose to grow, and to appreciate ourselves without any conditions. Love yourself for who you are right now. That's the starting point. So here's a quote. Our society is much more interested in information than wonder, in noise rather than silence. And I feel we need a lot more wonder and a lot more silence in our lives. Fred Rogers. So how do you feel when you're alone? What emotions get stirred up? On a scale of 1 to 10, how good at being alone do you think you are? Why? So here's 5 ways to build more alone time in your life and enjoy it more. Number 1, say no. Make alone time a priority. Make your time a priority. Just say no. You're not obligated to do everything for everyone. Say no, right? Number 2, find small pockets of time to just be alone with yourself and cherish them. Don't fill them with time wasters. Okay? You don't have to be on your phone every time you get a minute. You don't have to be cleaning something around your house every time you get a minute. I needed to hear that one right there. Okay? And number 3, make yourself the number 1 most important person to spend time with. and watch how it raises the quality of your life in several areas. I promise you, taking time for yourself is not robbing your kids or your husband or your friends or your family. Listen to me when I say this. Your friends, your kids, they want to spend time with you when you are authentically healthy and whole as you. Not when you're on your phone doing this, cooking this, talking to this, TV going, 75 things, and your kids are trying to talk to you. They know that that's multitasking mom, and they're not going to get any authenticity, I'm trying to say, from you. It's too much, right? So teach your kids how to have peace and joy by modeling taking time for yourself. Okay? Kids need to learn how to play with themselves and take care of themselves. Husbands need to learn the same thing, right? And you deserve to have some peace and some time to yourself. Make it a priority. Okay? All right, number 4, build more alone time in your life. Number 4, unlearn the guilt and reprogram the importance. When I'm rested, I'm more creative, I'm more productive, and more efficient. Reprogram that. That's your permission. Number 5, make this time sacred. Meditate, dream, pray, practice gratitude, intend, and just be thrilled with doing nothing at all because you deserve it. So there's 5 ways to convince you to take a little more alone time for yourself because it's freedom. How can we weave more alone time into your life today? Grow with me. Thanks for growing. I'm Sage. I'm a growth coach. You can follow me at Growing Sage or Growing Sage Journey. Love ya.